Oh my gosh. Because this is perhaps the least safe dimension to be in. ICNN City. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be beating the Ender Dragon. If you guys remember last episode, we finished the sphere with the start of the trading hall and the mob farm. So to start today's episode, I'm going to get the best armor possible in this game. And then we're going to head to the nether and defeat the Ender Dragon. For starters, I need to harvest some wheat so I can breed the villagers. Vegans, look away. In my regular survival world, something I found really helpful was having a to-do list. That's what I'm turning this wall right here into. Okay, that's good to know. Spiders can spawn under here. I didn't know that. That's a bit of a problem. Hopefully that'll be good enough. If not, we'll blame it on Hamster Dude. Okay, this might be a bit over the top, but hopefully it'll get the job done. I'm not sure I'm gonna have this many ideas. I'll share some of my ideas that have been flowing through my mind lately. First things first, maxed out armor. Then creeper farm. Then we beat the Ender Dragon. Then we do automatic sugarcane farm. If I'm reading this correctly, right now I need to max out my armor. So let's go do that.
A few moments later.
So I'm pretty low on methods of capitalism. The sugarcane farm is not grown, and the trees over there haven't grown. I think while I wait for those two things to grow, I'm gonna make a gunpowder farm so that when I do eventually beat the Ender Dragon, I will have all of the gunpowder I could possibly need. Found a design that I like, but it requires snow golems. And I don't exactly have easy access to snow golems. I think this calls for an expedition. There's a lava pool. That's good to know. Wasn't what I was looking for, but it is definitely useful. And there's a mesa biome. I'm finding all the rare biomes without finding the not very rare biome I want. I literally just want snow. Man, my computer is not liking this. There's a very precariously perched villager outpost. That's kind of cool. I'm going to screenshot that for later. Sun is setting. I'm still yet to find a snowy biome.
One eternity later.
Here's a tundra biome. That's promising, because sometimes these have snow. Whether this one does or not is a great question. There's ice. Okay, we're following the ice. We are following the ice. And I see snow. Finally. Oh yeah, give me all the snow. Oh, here's a mangrove forest. Well, that stuff's pretty rare, so I'm gonna get some saplings or whatever they drop. There's the dome. Isn't that just amazing? I'm pretty sure we left from the other side, so I did like a circle around, I guess. Anyways, that doesn't matter. What matters is that we're back with lots of new materials. Well, I'd consider that expedition successful. So now I can get working on the gunpowder farm. A ton of mining later. That's all of that taken care of. That is everything that I need to make the creeper farm. Okay, last time I went northeast and I didn't find any sort of oceans until far away. So I think this time I'm gonna go southwest. Problem I am gonna run into is that I don't have very much space in my inventory to actually carry these materials. So I'm gonna have to take 2 trips out to the ocean. Oh my goodness, you guys know what I can do? I can make a chest boat. If only I had thought of this earlier. Okay, well, here we go. I'm gonna start building. This is taking a while. You guys know the drill though. That was easy. The only thing left I have to add is the AFK tower, but I'm gonna add that later because I don't need the gunpowder yet, and I didn't have the blocks to do it. Why? Because the guy in the tutorial didn't give me the right numbers, and I had to go back and forth through my base about 2 or 3 times to get the right stuff. Anyways, it's done now. Now I need to get better armor and then head to the nether to finally get the stuff to beat the Ender Dragon. I still have a lot of enchanting to do and not a lot of levels, as you guys can see. So I'm going to be at this for a very long time. For you guys, it's going to be very quick. I now realize that I've gone a bit out of order, but I'm going to take the gunpowder farm off of my to-do list because I completed it. Now I have to get max armor before I defeat the Ender Dragon. This trading is taking an awfully long time. I'm starting to consider emphasis on starting to consider, to think about a raid for the village. These prices are way too expensive, so I think my best plan of action might be to start a raid. Now, my armor isn't good enough yet. I need better armor for sure. But once I get prot 4 and everything, I feel pretty confident in doing a raid. This might be a horrible idea, but it also might be a great idea. And you never know until you try it. So I'm gonna get prot 4 and everything, and we're gonna try a raid. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous, but I think I can do it. I believe I saw a pillager outpost somewhere in this direction. Yep, it's literally right there. There you poopy bozos are. Oh, there's the guy I'm looking for. I'll take another one, why not? 2 bottles, that's enough for 2 raids. I think 2 raids is more than enough raiding to partake in. Here goes nothing. This is anticlimactic. Oh, here we go. This is the climactic part. Hopefully they don't stomp all over my crops. That would be annoying, to say the very least. There's always that one raider is somewhere, and you can't find him. Oh, there's the bastard. For sakes. Now I need to get back into the safety of my base. What's that? What's that? You talking to me? Dead. 1 pumped. Now this is why we have the fences. Oh no, they got me with slowness. Throw as much of that crap at me as you want. You're gonna be dead in a second.
A few moments later.
Okay, actually I'm a little bit low on HP, so we're gonna take a pause. I'm sorry to have to do this to you, buddy. I'm really not sorry at all, but whoa, 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 whoa. Since when do these guys have fire abilities? Congratulations, you are starting to annoy me. Oh, and he just summons more of them. That's just lovely. Give me that totem right now. Oh yeah, we got a totem. That's what we're here for. I'm double fisting the totems right now. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Final round. Fight!
Well guys, I have no choice but to continue with the raid. I'm gonna need to grab a new pair of leggings, and this will give me an opportunity to place down my iron golem hopefully as well, okay? What's important is I have the totems. Everything else I can do without. Okay, I might pop a totem here, I might pop a totem. Yeah.
Moments later.
Alright, well I think that's all of the raiders gone, but that's stupid. I drank milk, so I'm not going to get hero of the village anymore. Which means everything's going to be super expensive for me to buy back. On a side note, I have a totem of undying. I'm cooked now. In the meantime, I need to get my money back up. Now, my main concern is where am I going to build this nether portal? And also, where am I going to get the obsidian from? There it is. I got enough to do an enchanting table and all 4 corners of the portal just because I was feeling a little bit fancy. Man, this is a sick build, I have to admit. Not to be humble or anything. Okay, so hear me out. Would this not be a cool spot to put it? Is it in the way? Totally, but that's kind of the point. Intentionally in the way. Okay, let's go. And which way should I explore? Alright, well I think I see a lava pool in this direction.
1 eternity later.
Oh, I see one beside a bastion too. I'm gonna get more blaze rods than I think I need so that I don't have to come back here ever again. This is the one thing I don't like about blazes. They just fly up. Alright, 11, and each of them turns into 2 blaze powder. I think that's enough. There it is, the dome. Now I am capable of defeating the Ender Dragon. Here we go. No way! It's over there. I'm gonna guess that the stronghold, I'm gonna guess that it's like in here. We're just gonna go and see what happens. And there we are, down at the bottom of the world, and I somehow missed the stronghold. So I have 2 choices. I can risk an Eye of Ender and figure out whether it's over here, or I just go for it. I think I'm gonna risk an Eye of Ender. I think it's worthwhile. Which way is the stronghold? this way. I am going to dig right here then. Oh, here we go. We're in. This is the really fun part, you guys. This is when we search for the actual stronghold. Oh, here it is. Whoa, there is exactly enough. Oh my gosh. You know what they say? You only live once. Alright, the battle has begun, I suppose. First things first, let's destroy all these things. And we're teleporting down there. Crit the living crap out of this guy. Look at that. Don't get me in there. Okay, whatever. I'll go in with the bow. No, I knew it. He's... What? Can I just walk in here now? Okay, I can. Yeah, that was pretty good. And now he's doing his little thing. There we go. Oh my gosh. You guys, we did it. We did it. 60 levels. Whoa. Alright, well, you know what the deal is now. We're heading over here and we're getting ourselves an elytra. Some wings. Okay, no pressure, but the entire world relies on me not following in the void. Alright, well, I think it makes the most sense for me to head... Oh, there's one. I see an end city. Let's see if it has a boat. You guys better believe I'm going for these shulker boxes. Oh, wait, this is what I brought the milk for. Because my inventory is jam-packed at the moment. This shulker box. Oh, that feels so good to be able to just chuck everything in the shulker box. Okay, I think I want to continue northwest because that's the direction I was going. So I'm just going to keep going that way. Oh, there we go. I see one. And it has a boat. We're in business, guys. We're going to have an elytra. That is two really close together end cities. This has got to be YouTuber luck. Guys, I promise you this does not happen when I'm just playing in my regular survival world. I remember having to search for hours for these things. This is a huge end city. This is going to be the start of something great, guys. It took me just over 100 days to build an awesome base and just destroy the Ender Dragon. I think this is only like maybe my second time defeating the Ender Dragon in hardcore. Alright, down here. This is where I want to go in because this is going to have a chest in it. Here we go. Spire, that's gold. No, I'm just going to do it with this and I can afford to get that stuff later. 8 obsidian is a lot of obsidian and that means I don't necessarily have to use it for an ender chest either. Guys, if you know the meta, these things are so easy to loot. It's like taking candy from a baby. I'm going to be honest, I've been slightly underwhelmed with the loot, but you know what? I can only complain so much because I'm going to get the most OP item in the game here in a second. Okay. It looks like I'm actually going to have to bridge to this part of the way. Oh, never mind. Get me in here. Oh no, what am I going to do? This is such an intense boss battle. Kind of pathetic how the thing guarding the most overpowered item in the game is this tiny little box that does like 2 HP and makes you float for like half a second. Like, that's just kind of sad. Oh yeah, how are those for wings? And we're gonna collect the dragon egg. Oh my goodness. And here we are, back at the base after defeating the Ender Dragon in hardcore Minecraft. 3 shulker boxes worth of loot. This is nuts. This is just wild, but that's where I'm gonna leave it off today. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the journey. We have defeated the Ender Dragon in hardcore Minecraft. Now things get serious.